Jesus often made some controversial statements during his time on earth, and when we read some of those statements, they might not seem all that contentious, but to his original audience, they definitely were. For instance, Jesus makes this bold assertion. He says, "My Father is the gardener." Now, if you ever tried to grow something like a plant or vegetable garden, you know that it requires attention and effort. And just as a gardener cares for their plants, God the Father cares for you. He waters you, he makes sure you're getting enough sunlight, he protects you from the elements. Here's the tough part. Caring for you means he must occasionally cut off some dead leaves and overgrown parts that keep you from being fruitful. See, God wants to take care of us. He wants us to be as fruitful as possible. But in order to be fruitful, we have to get rid of all the dead and unnecessary stuff that keeps us from growing the way God intends for us to grow. We must allow God to prune us. Just like plants, each person is unique and requires specific care. Some branches need to be pruned a lot, while some just need a little pruning. Now, God, in his abundant grace, he takes care of all of our specific needs. Now, following Jesus, it's not always easy, but it requires allowing God to take the pruning shares of his word and our hearts so that we can be transformed into the image of Jesus one day at a time. Now, I want us to think through these important questions when we think in regards to pruning. What areas of my life has God already begun to prune? And how has it helped me? And how has it helped others? The second question is this: do you have people in your life who will be honest with you and encourage you in your walk with Christ? See, I think that's important. I think he uses his word, and I think he uses other people. Reflect right now. Reflect on the moments of growth in your life. What hard situations allowed for that growth to take place? Ask God what sort of pruning still needs to be done in your life, and how can God use you to help someone else grow in their faith and their maturity? See, here's the encouragement for all of us. When we are pruned and matured by God, that's a sign that we are abiding in him. Let's not forget our role in this. God is the gardener, and we are the vine.